Silent don't mean weak, quiet don't mean dead. Some roars never scream, some kings never beg. Let's get it.
Ay, I move in silence, but the raws still shake you. Mask on face, but the truth gon' wake you. Hood too loud, so I learn to go ghost. But the pain in my steps be speaking the most. No bark, just bite, I don't talk, I strike. Vengeance and code, I don't post that life. Whispers in the alley, shots in the mist. On the calm for the storm with a permanent fist. Silent roar, echo through steel. Did it with no cosign, no deal. Stand on what I bled for, war in my core. Move like a shadow, but I hit like war. Ghost mode, head down, grind on lock. No need to boast when your name run blocks. I seen the loud get caught in the shine. I stay quiet, now I own my time. I was raised with a silence loud. Every step in the night could draw a crowd. Talk slick, but it never show face. I stay still, now set the pace. I got scars they can't decode. Walk through hell with a mic and a load. Don't flinch, just breathe and blink. One wrong look, you swim or sink. Draco got a hum, but I move calm. I let the work talk, not a fake charm. Cut ties with the ones who folded. Now I move with wolves I mold. I move in silence, but the raw still shaking. Mask on face, but the truth gon' wake you. Hood too loud, so I learn to go ghost. But the pain in my steps be speaking the most. No bark, just bite, I don't talk, I strike. Vengeance and code, I don't post that life. Whispers in the alley, shots in the mist. On the calm for the storm with a permanent fist. Silent roar, echo through steel. Did it with no cosign, no deal. Stand on what I bled for, war in my core. Move like a shadow, but I hit like war. Move like a shadow, but I hit like war. They ain't hear me, but they feel my way. A quiet giant still shifting fate. I ain't flash, no chain to make waves. I built whole empires off grave mistakes. Pain got me disciplined, struggle made me rich. Silent in the crowd, but my soul never switched. I watch loud boys get stripped and lost. I move quiet, now I name the cost. You won't hear me brag, but you'll feel my wrath. Every track's a tombstone from my past. They love noise cause I hide the lack. I'm the hush in the room when the real ones clap. You see wolves, I see prey. You see night, I see day. I walk in shadows, but I own my path. Silent roar, feel the aftermath. The loudest room ain't always the realest. The quietest face might be the illest. When I breathe, the ground learns. When I move, the script burns. I don't shout, I deliver. I don't flex, I survive. I move in silence, but the roar still shake you. Mask on face, but the truth gon' wake you. Hood too loud, so I learn to go ghost. But the pain in my steps be speaking the most. No bark, just bite, I don't talk, I strike. Vengeance and code, I don't post that life. Whispers in the alley, shots in the mist. On the calm for the storm with a permanent fist. Silent roar, echo through steel. Did it with no cosign, no deal. Stand on what I bled for, war in my core. Move like a shadow, but I hit like war. Move like a shadow, but I hit like war. Brony smoke, I bring the freeze. Every breath I take is shake your knees. I seen too many chase applause, only to vanish when it's war and loss. I kept receipts in my brain, no flex. They threw shade, I built with the reps. Quiet when I plot, thunder when I strike. They talk drip, I talk life. Silent but the steps, real loud. I shook rooms they thought was proud. Pressure my chest, weight on my spine. Still I walk tall with a militant mind. You don't know raw till you quiet inside. You don't know pain till your demons ride. I ain't talking, I just showed the scars. Now they all whisper your silent star. I move in silence, but the roar still shake you. Mask on face, but the truth gon' wake you. Hood too loud, so I learn to go ghost. But the pain in my steps be speaking the most. No bark, just bite, I don't talk, I strike. Vengeance and code, I don't post that life. Whispers in the alley, shots in the mist. I'm the calm for the storm with a permanent fist. Silent roar, echo through steel. Did it with no cosign, no deal. Stand on what I bled for, water my core. Move like a shadow, but I hit like war. Yeah, move like a shadow, but I hit like war.
Been rubbing with my coming, but you still it's the broad and I see silent, yeah.
Yeah. Ain't no glory without war in the mud first. Ain't no crown without blood on the curb. From the bottom to the smoke, we climb grit to for glory. God, let's go. Grit before glory, blood before fame. Running through the fire just to call my name. Sweat on my soul, pain in my story. No shortcut ever wrote my glory. Tears on the pavement, scars in my veins. Built from the struggle, not designed to change. They want the crown, but they paid that price. I came from the dirt, now I roll like dice. Grit before glory, never been sweet. Had to bleed just to stand on my feet. Cold nights, no sleep, trapping my lungs. I ain't one yet, but I bite like guns. Yeah, I ain't one yet, but I bite like guns. Yeah. Grew up in a war zone, no white flags, kitchen had heat, but it wasn't from gas. Oven on for warmth, mama working too. Pops locked down, only letters came through. My sneakers spoke pain, holes on the side, but my mind got sharp every time I cried. Teachers ain't get me, streets talk quicker. Every loss made my skin grow thicker. I ain't Hollywood, I'm hood with scars. Dreams made of bricks and abandoned cars. No handouts, just hustling fate. Food stamp fed me, now I'm eating off plates. Told my brody don't wait for a shot. Build your own court, make a feel that plot. We came from a hope, got sold for crack. Now we want plaques, not just bust and prack. Before glory, blood before fame. Running through the fire just to call my name. Sweat on my soul, pain on my story. No shortcut ever wrote my glory. Tears on the pavement, scars in my veins. Built from the struggle, not designed to change. They want the crown, but ain't paid that price. I came from the dirt, now I roll like dice. Grip before glory, never been sweet. Had to bleed just to stand on my feet. Cold nights, no sleep, trap in my lungs. I ain't one yet, but I bite like guns. Yeah, I ain't one yet, but I bite like guns. Yeah. Every win I get, got a shadow behind it. Buried my past, but I still rewind it. Fake love hit harder than a stick. That's why my smile come with a full clip. Talk about wins, I talk about loss. Talk about time that I paid that cost. Froze in the rain, heart full of hell. Hunger in my belly, turned boy to a male. My ex said, you ain't got nothing to show. Now flex pain in a million flow. They want shine, but avoid the storm. I made my name with a reaper swarm. Ain't no blueprint, just pressure and heat. Had to pay my lane with blood on my feet. Every bar I spit is a piece of my life. Every mic I kill is a blade, not a knife. You ever climb with no rope? Fall, bleed, climb again. No cosigns, no hype. Just you and the pressure. It's great. Grip before glory, blood before fame. Running through the fire just to call my name. Sweat on my soul, pain on my story. No shortcut ever wrote my glory. Tears on the pavement, scars in my veins. Built from the struggle, not designed to change. They want the crown, but they paid that price. I came from the dirt, now I roll like dice. Grip before glory, never been sweet. Had to bleed just to stand on my feet. Cold nights, no sleep, trap in my lungs. I ain't one yet, but I bite like guns. Yeah, I ain't one yet, but I bite like guns. Yeah. And now I walk through storms with a steady eye. Used to beg for a shot, now I don't reply. Labels slept, now they double back. But I don't chase deals, I just count my stacks. My real ones know how deep it go. From broke to book in every single show. But I never forget that cold blood grind. Woke up broke with $1 million on my mind. Still got dirt in my cuts, I remember the nights. No lights on, trapping on the street lights. Now I walk stages with a soul still raw. Cause that pain in my chest, what they clapping for. They scream go, but they ain't seen a bomb. With rats and snakes try to rip my arm. But I rose with grit and I speak for the low. Who fight in signs, but they still gon' glow. Glory ain't for the loud. It's for the ones who never gave up. Through pain, through pressure, through the dirt, before glory.
Yeah. It's not paranoia when they're really out to get you. Trust. Nah. Trust issues only. Let's go.
I don't trust no soul, I walk on edge. Loyalty fake, had to learn from the ledge. Seen fam turn foe, now I move like a ghost. Heart went cold, now I toast my foes. Trust issues only, circle got small. Count on my blessing with my back to the wall. Snakes in Dior, lies wrapped in gold. I ride for the real, not the stories they sold. I don't trust no voice, just silence I feel. Hand on my Glock, every vibe I peel. Trust issues only, that's law in the field. Built on pain, I don't care how they feel. Used to call them bros, now they move like cops. Used to break bread, now they talk to ops. Played my left when they couldn't be right. Now my right hand man moving out of sight. Heard whispers in the dark, turned out it was facts. Heard he set me up for some paper and packs. Now I light up the blunt with a cold regret. If I catch him again, it's a karmic debt. Trust got taxed, I paid in blood. Now I see smiles and I think of mud. Hands that dap me might just bite, so I ride alone every single night. Phone on mute, my mind on war. Every what's up, I be keeping score. Paranoid deep, but it's real, not fake. This ain't traumas, the moves they make. Don't trust no soul, I walk on edge. Loyalty fake, had to learn from the ledge. Seen fam turn foe, now I move like a ghost. Heart went cold, now I toast with my foes. Trust issues only, circle got small. Count on my blessing with my back to the wall. Snakes in Dior, lies wrapped in gold. I ride for the real, not the stories they sold. I don't trust no voice, just silence I feel. Hand on my Glock, every vibe I peel. Trust issues only, that's law in the field. Built on pain, I don't care how they feel.
Every loss made a scar I wear. Now I move with steel and 100-yard stare. Told my girl, don't ask what I'm on, cause love the other night, my homie was gone. She said you cold, I said that's facts. I've been crossed too deep, no love comes back. Real ones die and the fakes stay close, so I keep a mask and a mug full of ghosts. I beat the envy behind fake praise. They dap me up, but they plot in the haze. They want my fall, but I rise in spite. Ain't no Judas gon' dim my light. Trust, that's earned, not given. Cross me once and you out this vision. Draco by the bed, I don't sleep too long, and my lawyer on call cause the beef's still strong. You ever trust someone so much that it almost cost you everything? I have. That's why I trust no one. Yeah, I don't trust no soul, I walk on edge. Loyalty fake, had to learn from the lead. Seen fam turn foe, now I move like a ghost. Heart went cold, now I toast my foes. Trust issues only, circle got small. Counting my blessing with my back to the wall. Snakes in Dior, lies wrapped in gold. I ride for the real, not the stories they sold. I don't trust no voice, just silence I feel. Handle my Glock, every vibe I peel. Trust issues only, that's law in the field. Built on pain, I don't care how they feel. Stories I'll never tell, moments I survived straight out of hell. Betrayal's a poison that grows like rust, and once you sip, ain't no one you trust. So I ice my veins, armor my soul, put truth in bars and lies on hold. Every handshake comes with doubt, gotta read the room before the bullets shout. Even day ones got shadows they hide, so I stay strapped when I slide outside. No one's spared when survival's the game, and trust is the price paid in pain. They say I changed, I say I adapted. Wasn't paranoia, it was the trap tactics. Now it's trust issues only till the casket closed. Only loyalty left in the clips I load.
Trust issues only. Trust issues only. Trust issues only. Only. Yeah. I don't ride for the flex. I ride with regret. Every mile of memory. Let's talk about pain. I ride with regret. Shadows in the backseat, looking in the mirror, see the ones I couldn't keep. Lost too many, now I talk in my sleep. Demons on patrol when I roll too deep. I ride with regret, cold steel in my vest. Every choice I made got a ghost on my chest. Fast life, but the peace never met. Still I ride with regret. Cruising through the city with my sins still breathe. Blocks got history, trauma underneath. Used to bang with the best, now they framed in gold. R.I.P. post, young souls turn cold. Flashbacks hit when the silence loud. I hear my bro voice when I'm in that crowd. Told me leave this shit, you got more to live. But I stayed in the pit, had no heart to give. Seen bullets fly like they had no aim. Still remember faces that won't speak my name. I done did dirt, I can't even confess. Made it out, but I ain't feel blessed. Ride solo, cause trust got taxed by blood. Every hand I shook left stains in the mud, so I burn one for the fam that's gone. Every night I spin blocks just to feel I belong. I ride with regret. Shadows in the backseat, looking in the mirror, see the ones I couldn't keep. Lost too many, now I talk in my sleep. Demons on patrol when I roll too deep. I ride with regret, cold steel in my vest. Every choice I made got a ghost on my chest. Fast life, but the peace never met. Still I ride with regret. Heard karma knock, I ain't answer the door, cause I knew what I did, and I know what I'm for. Put bros on the mission, not all made it back. That stain on my soul like a permanent tag. Can't sleep long, hear the screams in dreams. PTSD from the hood routines. Back when loyalty meant risking your neck. Now it's all fake love, and who got next? I trust the wrong ones, got cut from inside. Now my inner voice whisper, don't let that slide. No love for the game, just scars and smoke. Every W I get, still feeling broke. Chose war over peace, chose pain over light. Now my kids see a man shaped only by fight. But I pray they don't walk the roads I paved, where pride is a mask and soul's a slave. I ain't proud of it, but I ain't ashamed either. I just ride. I ride with regret. Shadows in the backseat, looking in the mirror, see the ones I couldn't keep. Lost too many, now I talk in my sleep. Demons on patrol when I roll too deep. I ride with regret, cold steel in my vest. Every choice I made got a ghost in my chest. Fast life, but the peace never met. Still I
still I ride with regret. Old heads say you still got time, but I seen time die on the front lines. Seen blood leak from a brother's wrist, and moms cry tears that don't never quit. Ain't no manual for this trap we chose, just survival codes and unwritten oaths. From corners to courtrooms, we hustle fate, but when you lose yourself, it's too late. Now I move like a ghost through the spots we ran. See echoes of the squad, now I'm just one man. If I could rewind, would I do it again? Maybe not, but revenge made me kin. So I carry this pain, make it fuel, make it art. Pour it in beats, let it bleed from my heart. This ain't glory, this the cost of sin. To ride with regret and never win. I don't ride for fame, I ride for the ones that ain't here. I ride with the weight, regret in the rear view, still pressing the gas. I ride for
I ain't built from comfort, I was carved in the pain. Me and scars deep, still I walk through flame. Laugh through the hurt, cry when it's night, but I rise with the rage and I die with the fight. Me and scars deep, I don't flinch no more. Heart been numb, I don't feel no war. Tears dried out, now my soul turned core. If I bleed, it's gold from the things I bore. Me and scars deep, I don't sleep like y'all. Devils in my head, still I stand tall. Put dirt on my name, I rose from the crawl. All this pain made a king, I ain't fall. Look, I've been broke, I've been blacked out in a dark room, praying that the lights come back out. Mama had to hustle while I slept with fear. Gunshots close, but my dreams stayed near. Got friends in caskets, some in a cell. Others act real, but they fake as hell. Used to ride for 'em, even risk my bread. Now I ghosted all love, just silence instead. Pops wasn't there, streets showed me math. Counting bodies, losses, pain on the path. Ain't no hugs in war, just metal and wrath. So I locked up my heart, threw away that draft. Betrayal hit deep, had to stitch my soul. Built from the ruins where the cold wind blow. Talk about scars, man, I got too many. A million deep and I still ain't empty. Million scars deep, I don't flinch no more. Heart been numb, I don't feel no war. Tears dried out, now my soul turned core. If I bleed, it's gold from the things I bore. Me and scars deep, I don't sleep like y'all. Devils in my head, still I stand tall. Put dirt on my name, I rose from the crawl. All this pain made a king, I ain't fall. Everyone got a story that the silence tell. Not inked on skin, but inside they dwell. Seen brothers switch sides for a little clout. Now I count my circle with the smallest route. It's cold in the game, better stack your truth. Cause lies cost more when they aimed at youth. I grew in the fire, never knew what peace be. Every meal earned had to make these streets feed. I done cried on nights when the world went mute. Only God heard the pain underneath my boots. Dead friends visit in my sleep with shame. Told me keep going, don't waste this flame. So I press on even when the vision blurred. Even when the weight of the past reoccurred. These scars ain't weakness, they my script. They the reason I'm sharp, reason I never slip. Y'all see the flex, but not the nights I shook. See the goal, not the years I took. Every chain I wear was earned in blood. Every step I take mud, tears and thugs. They don't know me, not really. They know the mask, not the war within me. But these scars, they realer than love. A million deep and still not enough. Million scars deep, I don't flinch no more. Heart been numb, I don't feel no war. Tears dried out, now my soul turned core. If I bleed, it's gold from the things I bore. Million scars deep, I don't sleep like y'all. Devils in my head, still I stand tall. Put dirt on my name, I rose from the crawl. All this pain made a king, I ain't fall. No regrets, just lessons and burn marks. Tattooed on my soul like permanent darks. Y'all post pain, I survived it live. No filters, just nights I had to fight to thrive. I seen loyalty die for a dollar bill, and brothers go ghost when it's time to heal. But I ain't fold, I just learned to chill. Play chess with demons, sharpen my will. Every scar a medal, I don't wear on chest, but it speak through moves, how I deal with stress. So next time you ask why I move so bleak, no, a million scars deep, and still on my feet. Million scars deep, but I ain't break. This pain made me. Don't envy my strength if you couldn't take my fate. I know it's late through shit.
Watch the snakes in the grass, they moving no sound.
Smile on their face, but they want you in the ground. I've been cut too deep, now bleeding cold. Trust so dead, I just ride alone.
Watch the snakes, they hiss through the lies. Dap you up quick, then plot your demise. Eyes in the dark, moves in the skies. Better keep a stick when you aiming to rise. Watch the snakes, they slither in chains. Talk real sweet, but move for the game. Seen too much, now walk through flame. If trust was a game, I ain't play that lane. Fake love thicker than blood these days. Smile in the pig, but he set that blaze. Put bread on the table, they poison the plate. Now feed off silence and double my weight. Taught by the wolves, not fed by sheep. And the snakes in grass, yeah, they crawl too deep. Seen them wear crosses, talk about peace, but pray for your fall when you find your leap. Ops ain't far, they dress like kin. Slide with a grin, same tone as a friend. Heard my name out, mouse that I used to defend. Now I ghost through the city, just me and this affair. Paranoid got my thoughts in loops. Every dap I get, I peep the troops. I trust no soul, not a fam, not a boo. Cause betrayal hit harder when it bleed from your crew. Watch the snakes, they hiss through the lies. Step you quick, then plot your demise. Eyes in the dark, moves in the skies. Better keep a stick when you aiming to rise. Watch the snakes, they slither in chains. Talk real sweet, but move for the game. Seen too much, now I walk through flame. If trust was a game, I ain't play that lane. Got gold fangs, diamonds on wrist. Same ones plotting, got a hug and a kiss. Saying you up, but they praying you slip. Whole team fake, now I ride with a clip. I seen loyalty die over Wi-Fi stats. Cloud over blood, that's the new street map. 1 minute solid, next minute switch. Now you beefing with the one you grew up with. They mimic your slang, then steal your plan. Act like fans, but they empty hands. I peep them eyes, no light, just scam. Only time they love when you feed they fam. Got scars on my soul, not all from war. Some from the hands that I kill for sure. Now I count my wins with the coldest stare. Cause the closest ones, man, they never play fair. They pray you real just to use your name. Say I got you, then sell your lane. It's never the ops that shoot the flame. It's the ones you hug, that's the realest pain. Watch the snakes, they hiss through the lies. Dap you up quick, then plot your demise. Eyes in the dark, moves in the skies. Better keep a stick when you aiming to rise. Watch the snakes, they slither in chains. Talk real sweet, but move for the game. Seen too much, now I walk through flame. If trust was a game, I ain't play that lane. I ain't play that lane, I ain't play that lane, I ain't play that lane. In the war zone, foolish heart. Try to fix the bomb, but they pulled it apart. Even blood got limits when they crave your part. So I burn that bridge, now I swim through dark. It's pressure on me, I stay on cold. Snake in the garden, I moving cold. Keep my grass cut low and the sights stay bold. Ain't no handshake if the loyalty's sold. They watch what you eat, not the pain you chew. Want your seat, not the nights you knew. Tryna be you, but won't pay those dues. So they snake from the side just to take your shoes. Look, I've been alone in a crowded room. All eyes friendly, but the vibe still doom. Had to mute that noise, had to clear that bloom. Now my circle so tight, it's a silent tomb. Watch the snakes, they hiss through the lies. Dap you up quick, then plot your demise. Eyes in the dark, moves in the skies. Better keep a stick when you aiming to rise. Watch the snakes, they slither in chains. Talk real sweet, but move for the game. Seen too much, now walk through flame. If trust was a game, I ain't play that lane.
Blood on the hustle, dreams in the dirt. Took too many L's before I knew my worth. Hands still red, heart grew cold, but the money talk loud, so the pain on hold. Blood on the hustle, I grind with the ghost. Lost too much, now I move like the most. Eyes on the back, can't trust that toast. Smiles be fake and the knives come close. Blood on the hustle, pain is stacks. Try to run clean, but the past came back. Life in a loop, heart in a trap. Every move cost, even wins bring wrath. Came up on corners where hope got taxed. Where dreams die young and the real don't last. Seen OGs fall, seen brothers turn rats. Seen blood on bills and the whip go crash. I hustle with wounds, can't afford no rest. They sleep on floors while we plot success. I seen too much, can't unsee stress. Now I pray through the pain with a vest on chest. Made it out the jungle, still hear the growl. Still walk through nights where the spirit's proud. Got rich in the dark, but I paid with soul. And the chains on my neck don't make me whole. Loyalty thin like the line on blow.
They'll switch for clout or cheaper, oh. I bleed on beats cause the streets won't fold. Every word I spit worth more than gold. Blood on the hustle, I grind with the ghost. Lost too much, now I move like the most. Eyes on the back, can't trust that toast. Smiles be fake and the knives come close. Blood on the hustle, pain and stacks. Try to run clean but the past came back. Life in the loop, heart in the trap. Every move cost, even wins bring wrath. I remember the nights with no power, no food. Still made moves with a mask and move. Mama said pray but the block said slide. So I learned to aim before I learned to drive. I done seen betrayal and bloodline deep. Family turned ghost when the pain runs steep. Now I trust the Glock more than I trust sleep. And my circle so small you can count in weeks. Took flights off the hustle, not spirit or jet. But from spirits I fought when I broke in debt. Had pain in my chest, no chain could flex. Just a heart on freeze and a mind on hex. I done cried in the Benz, bled in the Civic. Real ain't dead, it's just too expensive. They buy fake love cause the truth too vivid. But I stuck to code, pain's not my pivot. Yeah, blood ain't just on the pavement. It's in the lyrics. It's in the laughter after pain. It's in the deals you make just to feel sad. Blood on the hustle, I grind with the ghost. Lost too much, now I move like the most. Eyes on the back, can't trust that toast. Smiles be fake and the knives come close. Blood on the hustle, pain and stacks. Try to run clean, but the past came back. Life in the loop, heart in the trap. Every move cost, even wins bring wrath. Got blood on the flow, blood on the deal. Blood on the mic and the bars too real. You rap for the clout, I rap how I feel. And the pain don't cap when you chase that meal. All my ops used to eat with me once. All my doubts used to ride in the front. Now I pray every play ain't a trap or a stunt. Cause the trust so thin it can fold on a blunt. No therapist, so I talk to the track. Confess to the beat what I hide intact. Tell my demons back, but they circle like tax. Wanna see me broke or locked with plaques. Got tired of the broke nights, tired of the chains. Tired of the one day, tired of the shame. Now it's 4 AM plots, numbers and games. But the blood on the hustle still drip in veins. Said I never change, but the world too cold. You adapt or die, them the rules we told. Now I breathe through loss and I flex through scars. With a mask on my face and a heart full tall. Every step I take feel like payback due. Like I owe the dirt for the pain I chewed. Now my name ring out in the hoods I knew. But they only respect what the struggle grew. Blood on the hustle, I grind with the ghost. Lost too much, now I move like the most. Eyes on the back, can't trust that toast. Smiles be fake and the knives come close. Blood on the hustle, pain and stacks. Try to run clean but the past came back. Life in a loop, heart in a trap. Every move cost, even wins bring wrath. Blood don't wash when it's part of your name. When you bled for the taint, yeah, both feel the same. Or just stay with the scar or the chain and the fame. Asking God is the us, so now keep you sane. Hey.
Chains on my wrist, but they live in my head. Chains on my wrist, but they live in my head. Free in the flesh, but I'm still half dead. This world don't break you, it bends till you snap. I sleep with my eyes open, pray I don't relapse. Yeah. Chains don't sleep, they just rattle in silence. Mind in the war while the block breathe violence. Cut from the mud, now the pain my science. Every scar a badge, I ain't seek no guidance. Chains don't sleep, they just shift in my soul. Try to let go, but they tighten, they hold. I smile through rage, got a heart that's cold. In the past that chase, every dream I stole. I got chains you don't see, tied the names on stones. Took steps with a guilt that the grave still owns. Used to sleep with a blade, now I sleep with chrome. Cause the ops and the thoughts both aim for dome. I done cried in the dark with the mask on tight. Stood 10 toes deep in an endless fight. Ain't no rest when your pain got sight. I see ghosts in crowds, I see wrong getting right. Used to run from the hurt, now I study the pain. Learn trauma, got rules like blood in the rain. I don't flinch at shots, I flinch at names. Too many lost boys in this hunger game. Judge said free, but my mind still locked. I built 10 walls, then I built 1 block. Where we post with sticks and the air smell rot. And the devil throw deals when your soul feel hot. Chains don't sleep, they just rattle in silence. Mind in the war while the block breathe violence. Cut from the mud, now the pain my science. Every scar a badge, I ain't seek no guidance. Chains don't sleep, they just shift in my soul. Try to let go, but they tighten, they hold. I smile through rage, got a heart that's cold. In the past that chase every dream I stole. Ever talk to yourself and lose that fight like you know what's right, but the dark feel right, like maybe I'm cursed, or maybe I'm numb, or maybe the block just raises dumb. I've been free on the outside, but jailed inside, where the love feel fake and the truth just hide. Every win feels small, every breath got weight, like I still got cuffs on every plate I ate. I seen killers with laughs, pastor with lies, see moms turn ghosts with pain in their eyes. So I trust no soul, not even my kin, cause betrayal feel worse when it come from within. They say heal, but they don't know the script. When your whole life filmed in a horror clip, with the soundtrack sirens, the hero flip, and the villain survive with a snake and grip.
Pokemon jingle, they whisper regret. They remind you who you lost and who you ain't met. They the weight in your chest, the chill in July. They the reason you win and the reason you cry.
Chains don't sleep, they just rattle in silence. Mind in the war, but a block breed violence. Cut from the mud, now the pain my science. Every scar badge, I ain't seek no guidance. Chains don't sleep, they just shifted my soul. Try to let go, but they tighten they hold. I smile through rage, got a heart that's cold, and a past that chase every dream I stole. Try sleeping with guilt, they don't blink or rest. They replay them scenes that you never confessed. Try laughing with chains, they don't get your jokes. They remind you of pain when the silence chokes. I walk through traps that wore my name, danced with the fire and forgot the flame. Used to see hope, now I see the frame. Where bro hung his dream and it snapped from shame. Chain of command, we passed it down from block to block, from town to town, from uncle to nephew, from lost to frown. Where the loudest kid might be first laid down. My pop said chains, there was mental bars. My mom wore chains that hid her scars. My girl got chains that she dressed in stars. Trying to make gold from emotional wars. I grind through pain, not just for cash, but to burn these chains with a flame that lasts. But the more I rise, the more they pull. Like trauma don't care if your plate get full. I spit for the ones who ain't make that call, who sat on the edge and just let it fall. If you hit his verse, then you still got breath. But these chains don't sleep, they just hard like death. Chains don't sleep, they just rattle in silence. Mind in the war with a block breed violence. Cut from the mud, now the pain my science. Every scar badge, I ain't seek no guidance. Chains don't sleep, they just shifted my soul. Try to let go, but they tighten they hold. I smile through rage, got a heart that's cold. In the past that chase every dream I stole.
No sleep, I'll take no peace, lonely.
Whispers in the dark. Whispers in the dark, voices unknown, names of the dead still echo below. I ain't praying a while, just reload and go. Cause the past don't die, it just walk real slow. Talking to ghosts, I don't sleep too well. Saw too many gone, left shells and nails. Streets stay cold, got tales to tell, but the pain hit deep, so I wear it well. Talking to ghosts, they visit at night. Seen too much blood in the pale moonlight. They don't knock, they just haunt what's right. Now I ride with the silence and I still hold tight.
Ain't no peace when you come from war. I hear bros laugh from behind closed doors. He died in his prime, but he visit my core. Every dream got smoke, every thought got gore. Ain't no hella when you play with fiends, just dope boy sins and adrenaline schemes. I walk past mirrors that reflect my screams. Got demons that dance in my faded jeans. Heard mama cry when the news got told. Now her prayers hit walls and her heart went cold. Tried church, tried hope, but the light don't hold. So I bury my faith and I grip that pole. I ain't proud of the path, just honest with steps. Been betrayed by blood, now I watch what's left. Keep my head on a swivel, my soul in debt. Every block I go, so I ain't paid mine yet.
Ghosts, I don't sleep too well. Saw too many gone, left shells and nails. Streets stay cold, got tales to tell, but the pain hit deep, so I wear it well. Talking to ghosts, they visit at night. Seen too much blood in the pale moonlight. They don't knock, they just haunt right. Now I ride with the silence and I still hold tight.
Every name on a shirt was a part of me. Now the city look dead when I walk through the east. I talk to the night like it talk back slow, saying you next if you move like peace. Flashbacks in a Benz or a hoopty car. Seen rich get smoked, seen broke get far. Ain't a rule in the dirt, just learn your scar. If the devil make deals, we negotiate hard. Bro did 10 for a cold, we broke. Ain't nobody slid when the casket closed. I was there with the flame in the face like stone. Now I sip on the guilt that the night's still lone. I done broke bread with the ones who lied, shared guns with the ones who cried. Now I roam with the ghosts of pride who whisper my name from the other side. Voices in events, cold breeze in June. Seeing shadows dance in the blood red moons. No therapy, fix it what the streets consume. I talk to the silence and reply too soon. Hey, talk to the silence and reply too soon. Hey,
talking to ghosts, I don't sleep too well. Saw too many gone, left shells in hell. Streets stay cold, got tales to tell, but the pain hit deep, so I wear it well. Talking to ghosts, they visit at night. Seen too much blood in the pale moonlight. They don't knock, they just haunt what's right. Now I ride with the silence and I still hold tight. Talking to ghosts,
not the fans or trends. I ain't write this verse, it's a letter to friends, to the ones that bled, for the cold that bends, to the youth in the dirt with a soul that ends. Lil Trey had dreams, but the pipe got close. Now he echoing in alleys with the street lights toast. Indeed, took a deal, now the fam lost hope. One slip in the field, that's the end of growth. I replay what I could've done, should've called him back, should've stayed with son. Now his name like smoke on a 41 drum. Then my nights don't heal, just numb and run. This ain't rap, the survival chant. This is for the kid with a gun in his pants, thinking if I shoot first, then maybe I'll last. But the cycle too tight and the future move fast. Got a hoodie that still smell like grief. Got text I ain't read, cause the pain too deep. Got shots I regret, got lies I keep, and a voice in my head that won't let me sleep. They think it's drill for the sound and thump, but it's drill cause the soul stay slumped. It's trapped cause the mind got jumped, and the way out sealed like the trunk got dumped. Talking to ghosts, I don't sleep too well. Saw too many gone, left shells in hell. Streets stay cold, got tales to tell, but the pain hit deep, so I wear it well. Talking to ghosts, they visit at night. Seen too much blood in the pale moonlight. They don't knock, they just hung us right. Now I ride with the silence and it still hold tight.
Still nerves. Still nerves. Pressure build kings. Fear get curved. No sweat in the war, just purpose serve. Every silence got sound, if you know the words. Still nerves, I don't flinch, don't fold. Heart been black, but my soul stay cold. Pressure make diamonds, but it break most codes. I just move with the fire that the street done stole. Still nerves, can't break my stance. 10 toes down in the world with no chance. They talk that rage, but they fold on glance. I walk through storms, that's a warrior's dance. I seen tears fall silent in the alley's breath, where dreams die quick and hope meet death. Where a homie get framed by the ones he fed. Now his name just ink and the court stay red. I don't shake hands, that's a vow, not trend. I've been lied to once, won't get fooled again. Mama said pray, but I loaded instead, cause God don't answer when them bullets spread. Mine been forged in the belly of heat, where your heart skip beats and your name ain't sweet. I survived them nights where the rich won't peak. Now stack pain high, let the silence speak. Still nerves, can't teach that feel. Either you built or you breaking the drill. Either you hush or you squill on a deal. That's how fake it revealed in the field. Still nerves, I don't flinch, don't fold. Heart been black, but my soul stay cold. Pressure make diamonds, but it break most codes. I just move with the fire that the street done stole. Still nerves, can't break my stance. 10 toes down in the world with no chance. They talk that rage, but they fold on glance. I walk through storms, that's a warrior's dance. Smile on your face, then plot on your fall. But I see through the haze, I don't trust that call. Been stabbed by kin, been left to crawl. Now my patience cut short and my vision tall. I don't vent, I plot, I invest in stillness. War in my mind, so I breathe in realness. Whole team trained like we born for illness. One blink wrong and the streets get witness. Nerves like why, ain't no panic inside. Even judge eyes cold when you fight to survive. They label you villain for protecting your tribe, but I'd rather face hell than let mine get tried. No fear when the room get tight, no flinch when the threat show height. I seen loss, I've been close to that light. Now I walk with a calm that's built for the fight. Still nerves, I don't flinch, don't fold. Heart been black, but my soul stay cold. Pressure make diamonds, but it break most codes. I just move with the fire that the street done stole. Still nerves, can't break my stance. 10 toes down in the world with no chance. They talk that rage, but they fold on glance. I walk through storms, that's a warrior's dance. Every scar I got was earned in silence. No clout, no post, no moment of violence. Just a look in their eye when they know who running. Just the way they freeze up when the cold truth summon. I remember cold nights, I was praying for heat. Now the iron in my hand, keep the prayer complete. Talk tough all day, but they never compete. Cause the ones who loud tend to fold when they peak. I've been broke, I've been bruised, but I never beg. I've been boxed in dark, still I found my edge. Had to walk through fire just to burn they pledge. Now I'm forged from rage, every move a wedge. They don't know about the cost of pride, they just know about views, they just follow the tide. But I seen grown men lose face and hide when the gun don't jam and the world decides. Still nerve, That's more than a flex. That's knowing your value in the face of threats. That's holding your cold when the real get vexed. That's moving with grace when your name get hexed. So I breathe in deep, let the smoke go calm. Let the war outside meet the peace of my palm. Cause I'm cut from cloth that the gods disarm. And my nerve don't shake when the world won't harm. Steel nerves, I don't flinch, don't fold. Heart been black but my soul stay cold. Pressure make diamonds but it break most coals. I just move with the fire that the street done stole. Steel nerves, can't break my stance. 10 toes down in a world with no chance. They talk that rage but they fold on glance. I walk through storms, that's a warrior's dance.
Steel nerves, they can't teach this. Steel nerves, just bleed then fix. Steel nerve, no sub, new twist. Just bleed more work. You swap, new twist.